against RRQ, he had just top frag after top frag after top frag. Now that he's confident yet again, now he's awake. Let's see if he can keep that rampage on up. But we're going to be getting into the game. 4th map of this best of 5. Y'all are tuning on in to the VCT PH scene. And a little bit lonely, sure. But in all honesty, I come from a solo cast experience. And, well, we'll get right now into the action. Team Secrets. Spike can be over towards Jesse Vash if ever. A little bit of the passive play right now. OASIS Gaming. It's a heavy step, though, towards A. Just because OASIS, they know that they can rotate towards B if ever. Also, the fact Coco stalling if they do feel that presence. And you can see it here. Immediately, safety is the key for OASIS. Jesse Vash leading the charge alongside Wits. Team Secret now gonna be able to get on site. 5v5 retake, but watch the flank. And Team Secret already on it like a bullet. Borkum getting ready with the Star Soul dispenser into the corner. Borkum wanting to go for the shot. Envy right now with the takedown though. And OASIS Gaming looking to make the flank happen. Presence so far is beside the dash on in just to die. Dispenser though! The frenzy up close and personal. Best gun here for the pistol round. Marky though has to use the dismiss rather than the bar because of the peak. And he can't get the health back. But Jesse Vash, all he needs is a free gun. Goes for the upgrade with the ghost. Marky now all alone. 1v3, but Dispenser has found his target. And Dispenser throwing away OASIS. One by one. Three's a crowd. And Team Secret able to disperse OASIS Gaming there. OASIS Gaming, hello? Hello? Do I have friends now?
I love OASIS Gaming and Team Secret. Oh, I've returned.
Man, you made me remember back in my grade school days.
Why?
Because I was all alone. Actually, no.
Eating lunch?
Eating lunch?
Wait.
Actually, no.
You went to grade school?
Whoa there! Are you calling me uneducated?
No, because I haven't. Obviously.
Huh? Any graduates in the cast?
Graduates? That should be the default, kids go to school. But yeah, Anti-Eco here, seemingly looking like Dax that not too much of a problem for Team Secret. Yes, thanks for welcoming me back. I apologize for the French exit, but I'm back now, Filipino style, quite late.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. You know, you give a time. So for then, guys, so let's have lunch at 12 p.m. People will leave the house at 12:30. That is classic Filipino time. And then what's weird, because I have a friend group right now recently who gives me a time here, Black and Blue. They say it's like, we'll go out at 9, and they show up at 8. And I'm like, what is this? This is not the real Filipino style, but Marky! The style is his, and the flash is through from dubstep. Marky having to hop on the way. Somehow he's still alive! And Marky, how is he able to get away with that one while they're on the board? The OASIS Gaming can just be a reversal of fortunes, a twist of fate, courtesy of Marky. This card has been decided into the hands of OASIS Gaming. Flip face back up. Marky rushing on in, but low HP. Borkum time there to hold things together. An ROG clutch in the end, but that was a lot more costly for Team Secret than expected.
Yeah, dangerous round for them to be losing. Not one they want to give up here on this attacking side of theirs, but hey, OASIS. Now they got the guns. Now they got the proper sticks to poke and prod at Team Secret's attack. But Team Secret, they force up the rifles because of that. Not able to utilize a proper bonus, but hey, if they win this round, doesn't really matter in the long run. It's OASIS. A much more crucial round to win in this case. As now, looking for that grass control here, and touching it, Team Secret wants to do. And, okay, Flash completely blinds the Owl drone, but that actually isn't going to gain you much aside from just that initial grass control. Not like before. We can go really deep. The Twitz has made lots of contact, fakes out the utility, burns his dash just to make sure he gets out safely, but I don't think that's a bad intent or bad idea from Team Secret, really.
Yeah, OASIS Gaming able to at least hold off the opposition. This time, they can be more careful, and well played there. Flushed out by the dart. Envy able to get that kill. And Team Secret, they know the last few rounds has been costly. This time, they're trying to make the execute work. Not really the truest bonus. Only Borkum able to hold quite a purse coming into the round. The Team Secret now creeping on closer and closer towards that B side, but OASIS, they're prepared to hold on to the links, prevent Team Secret from having even a chance to rotate, because we've seen it from Team Secret, we've seen it from some squads like OASIS and Alpha, use that B to establish a foothold to get somewhere else, but Dispenser right now, to be or not to be, but to be alive, that is his statement. 4v4 scenario, the slower pace yet again, And really, Team
30
Secrets
seconds left.
trying to goad Oasis to go behind them. So, Spencer right now with the plant fork getting ready, but Ripper from the garage. That's one angle Team Secret didn't expect to come from. And now Ripper is looking to lead the charge. Envy mowing down the opposition. Everyone in the corner. And just pile them up. This is just a morgue here for Team Secret. Hello? Hello? The Spencer's still alive! Okay. Okay. We're
Okay.
good. Okay.
Diffuse.
Okay. Very nicely done by Oasis. Looking dicey for a second. And Dispenser, you know when he's the last one left alive? There's always a chance. One that isn't so idly given to any player. But for someone of his caliber, been around for so long and done what he's done, especially with what he's proven, always going to be a factor. But Oasis, good round for them to win. As I said, crucial round for them to win really at the start of things. Momentum, something you do not want to give up early here. Being trapped between a rock and a hard place. Don't even check. They think, oh, that was the guy. Dispenser says, ha! Hiding in plain sight. The guy's given up. But, well, Team Secret on an eco.
He's like hiding with the bodies there, basically. You see that in movies, right? Just, okay, this guy dies. I can use him as a body shield. Now, I can do it John Wick style. But at least Oasis Gaming checking that corner. Marky, though, checking out where Witz is coming from. It seems like even though there was a single rifle in hand, now it's gone into the hands of Team Secrets. But really well played and well executed by Oasis in that last round. They forced the hand of Team Secret. They made them actually go for the plants. And especially that garage on watch there with Team Secret. They still need to be a bit more careful because Oasis Gaming, a very opportunistic roster, to say the least. Especially if they notice that there's an inch that they can move into and call it their home. It's like you let your friend sleep on your couch. Apparently, the living room is his room now. And it's 4v4. Still though, Dubstep picking up a Phantom. Maybe Team Secret can make this 8-take work.
Well, round here by Team Secret, especially with the timing that Borkum finds. The scalps Marky without a second thought. And Dubstep gets a kill in the Wild Oreo as well. 2v4 eco. Looking pretty tasty. Not gonna lie for Team Secret. Still, Borkum can't get overzealous here, can't get over eager. He could find the long end of a barrel in that case. But Envy walking up here towards mid. He has to have some information. Borkum fell back this way. But with the angle being held here on the gong, and ring the bell, it's going to be Envy's he hits. Ripperoo, last one left alive. But even as his name might suggest, to hop in and out of this situation be too difficult for a Joey like him. So, 1v4, save it, hold the door, and play for another day.
Yeah. Did you just call Ripper a kangaroo?
Yeah, I mean, his name is... Right?
Ripperoo, yeah.
Ripperoo.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh.
Man.
Oh, you are right. Yeah, isn't that the boss?
Oh, yeah, and look at that. He's the boss of... You mad lad!
What are you doing, bruh? Bruh. Wait, he gets away with it.
Dude, the audacity of Ripper to do that, though. they lost... This is basically an eco round for TS, and they lost... Oasis lost it. And,
Imagine.
And that was exits, and imagine if he died.
Oh, would have been
okay.
one we couldn't even have blamed him for dying.
Look, Oasis, the fact that they're in the grand finals, Oasis still looking for ways to have fun.
Yeah.
It's just telling you really of the mentality that these guys are able to play their best Valorant when they're as comfortable as possible, and even if there are some of these antics here and there, you can see for Oasis what their plan is, what their whole style. Same case for Team Secrets. And we've had the laughs, we've had the joys, but no joy here as the suppression is real. Really, Big Brother watching over you. Dubstep gonna get on the board, and Dubstep showing everyone how it's done. The next model of the Terminator. We're gonna get set back to the past and slay Arcana, but now Dispenser watching out for the flank. Coco on the inside of the garage. 5v3 scenario. The Team Secret very decisive with that null command play. And Envy, he needs to make his mark happen, but these blades are looking dull instead. Cannot even cut through onions that have layers. Witz right now with the takedown onto Coco. Left everything now to Marky. But this is just looking pretty secure for Team Secrets. And really, an example of why many deem this map to be Team Secret's best in.
Yeah, this mixed buy here. Coming in from Oasis. Not the best cocktail to go down. A bit too bitter for them to swallow.
So what's your favorite?
You know who would be a great person to ask.
Who?
Everybody on Oasis.
Ah, that's true. I mean, they had a little outing yesterday with their former coach too. Shout out by the way. Unaffiliated by the way. So no invites there. But Team Secrets, no invites necessary. They bust down the door with a KO. And I think right now, let's talk a little bit seriously. For Oasis Gaming, this is where the whole composition's problems rear its ugly head again. Because this is not the suited comp for the defense. You're gonna have Ripper, you're gonna have Coco. But if Marky and Envy don't really pop off, Team Secret, many times they can stroll on in just like that. And the biggest reason why is dubstep. 1 0 point or 1 null command. And many things for the Oasis side effectively shut down. It needs to be the right times here from Oasis, the right setup with the stars too. But we've seen from Team Secret, the clear has been pretty clear-cut, to say the least.
And I couldn't really blame them for going with this composition, quite similar to what Alpha Esports do, because when they played that Fade / Breach / Chamber comp, they weren't really too proficient at it, and the only series that they did win with that comp wasn't against Bren, wasn't against RRQ, where they lost both series, but rather both maps, but it was against SBE, and we know how they have been struggling on Haven as well, so makes sense why they go for this. Dubstep, opening pick on a Ripper, smoke's gone, concealment dispelled. And Spencer just make sure that that isn't going to be a factor here in this round. But what has to be a factor is going to be Marky playing as his Reyna here towards the sewers. But he gets found immediately. Speak of the devil, and Dispenser shows himself. Coco hiding in the corner. This round is done and dusted by Team Secret.
Envy with the operator, no Blade Storm to use. The odds are stacked against him. Team Secret, they found a way to creep on closer to the back of sight, and sure, Coco able to hold into, well, that straight line there, but it didn't matter in the end because Team Secret able to inch closer and closer by the corner, as you like to say, forcing Envy now to go save that gun. So, okay, Team Secret will make it 5-1. So I have news for you. I have a story for you.
Okay.
I think you actually saw it already. So I asked the chat for someone to basically crop your picture while you were gone.
What happened while I was gone? Was my picture stuck on that one pose?
And that one pose. So that was it. So please, because I said it out in the broadcast, now you have to change your profile picture on Twitter to that. Thank you. Yes.
Well, I did not have a say in this, Gambit.
Yeah, because you weren't here. How are you gonna have a say if you weren't here? Huh?
I mean, you already. It's on Twitter already. Our dear host Laika posted it for the world to see and remember.
Your profile picture. Okay. Okay.
You know what? I might take you up on that.
You should do it now since it's a timeout. Don't worry, I can stall. I'm used to being abandoned anyway.
You mean use social media while I'm casting on live broadcast?
Unprofessional. Please change it right now.
All the time.
Okay, so Team Secret, that was very convincing, and yet again, staying power being the problem while Black and Blue's changing his Twitter profile picture. It needs to really be either Marky and Envy getting away with something, getting away with a crime, basically, with that first frag. And that's what the Dismiss is all about. That's what the Tailwind is all about. Perhaps even some cover from Ripper to help them here. But we're not seeing that too much from Oasis. Team Secret, so secure in how they want to push. Just, I love the fact that Wits is so enabled by Dubstep and Jesse Vash. That's what the powers of Double Initiate can give, not just intel, but suppression. And yeah, I think I made my point pretty clear, though, that Team Secret is just getting an easier time on these offensive pushes compared to how they should be contended with by the two duelists on the Oasis side. That's the TLDR for you.
TLDR for me is updated. Yes.
Updated. Okay, thank you. Well, we can't like profile pictures. Yes. Okay, no problem.
Unfortunately, 1-5, and this Turkey is going to be more difficult to drive here for Oasis' side if they can't get a few more rounds. Marky waiting on the back. Ripperoo does get found, and it's going to be courtesy of Wits and Dubstep. It's courtesy of Coco. Stinger kill. Stings a bit, but hey, only a flesh wound. But Oreo, though, retrieves a rifle. Can't get the kill. No, he does. Dropping the spike. Doesn't matter. As Envy, 2 big sheriff kills with a quick draw. Shows him the law.
Oh, man. Deputized there yet again. Frontier Justice now. And it's 1v1. Oasis Gaming making this costly for Team Secrets. It really goes to show that they can still pack a punch despite the firepower disparity. Only problem right now is if Team Secret still wins this, they have so much money to work with. They have been on a roll, and hopes Only gets snuffed out here for Oasis Gaming. Envy waiting in the middle, but this allows Team Secret, or in this case, Dispenser, to have the space to work with, to play with his little robots here. The alarm bot and the turret, looking to make a sign that says, keep out! This is Dispenser's room. Updraft though already to try and get the scouts. Envy can't really shoot from that high range. If he somehow makes that sheriff work from up above, I will just scream there. But Dispenser will be able to mow him down with help from Little Timmy, and that's 6-1. TS yet again on board.
I mean, they win the round, but the stakes there just so much more dangerous for Team Secret to lose that. Almost came to fruition off of those great 2 taps from Envy. With good entry initially, but the way they rally back, the way they fight in the scramble here with Coco finding that important pick on the wits, allowed Wild Oreo to do this, and Envy to clean up house. Incredible shots to be hit. And we know that Envy, one of the best players you're going to see in my perennial top 10 here in PH, but we don't always see him on this duelist role that they're employing now.
It has been something Oasis has been experimenting with. It's a bit of a gamble, though, to do so here in the Grand Finals, but now the gamble with the Hunter Fury up close. They'll be protected by some of the members of Oasis, but Envy the first to fall here. Borkham with a takedown. Team Secret now not really overexerting themselves or overextending, still knowing the fact that Oasis have the numbers here towards A site. It's quite a crafty path to try and forge here. But Marky now tagged on down. Team Secret, they have the positions, and they do want to try and force the rotate as much as possible, but Coco knows exactly what game Dispenser is playing. He says, I'm a pioneer of that, and he will find the Killjoy in the middle. Might force now the hand of Team Secret to go towards his A sites. Suppress, though, actually catches out Marky, but from that signal, they're looking to creep on closer to the get-go. I wonder, Team Secret, will they commit on to this? A little bit of an ambitious hold here by Wild Oreo and Marky, but one single kill for the Reyna. That will keep Oasis in this fight.
Wild Oreo, that's certainly going to keep them in the bout. Borkham, quick on the trade. Marky pying here deep on the graffiti, but his paint shall not be splattered on the walls just yet. As Jesse Vash, the Crimson Fluid, running through here. And the pop flash as well to try and clear that corner out. Jesse Vash, 1v1 situation, but Coco's got it in the bag. Not going to let this one be thrifted away. It's 2-6. Oasis finally answered back with a round.
It's either the Vash clutch or the Coco clutch, or in this case, Coco just able to stop Vash and his rampage. That looked to be it. Jesse Vash getting back with the momentum. We were looking for that first strike to come in from Oasis Gaming, and it didn't come from Marky, but Wild Oreo gets the job done anyway. Allows the side of Oasis to regroup, reinforce that A site. A little bit too forced out here by Team Secrets. They went for that A, knowing that they had the stations already. Maybe a chance there to rotate, but losing Dispenser, throwing their plans awry. And I think that's one interesting I kind of want to talk about here later on, because Team Secrets, they're gonna go for the null command. Here we have Cosmic Vido into play. Lockdown though for more of that space. And Oasis Gaming, will they even bother contending up close and personal? Seems like the Divide though, helping out Team Secret just a little bit on their push even. There was a bit more hesitation, but Team Secrets, they will bite the bullet, they will go on forward, a single detain, I believe, over onto the high ground. But beyond that, it will be Oasis now, using that kind of rotation. They have to deal, though, with the Cosmic Divide, courtesy of Borkham here, Black and Blue.
But the thing is, look at the stars, look at these nano swarms set up. They do get that burned early, which is what you want to do. May able to force him to utilize that, makes the retake so much more possible, and Envy catches him off now, timing, and Wild Oreo will do the same thing as well. Double kill here for Envy on that retake. Marky being pinged up close, run down by Jesse Vash. He's going to have to pull out the hat trick and a half once more. The plant, not exactly the best for him, but he's got shock darts to try and disable this. He does have time to destroy it with the shock dart. He gets a kill, but the defuse still connects. Envy with the round, barely scraping by with that defuse a split second later. And Jesse Vash should have had a real better potential to clutch it, but what a round here from Oasis. What a retake as well.
At least they're denying the Jesse Vash clutches here. And Oasis Gaming, still a retake. Seems like the Cosmic Divide's giving them a bit of a breather, but beyond that, I think this was the most important part. The fact that Coco just stuck it, and it did land, but it's not as potent as it was. You know, the damage has been nerfed, just because of that radial damage, just the fall off there from the sides, deciding that Jesse Vash is not going to win it here for Team Secret. So, a little unfortunate for TS, a lot better for Oasis Gaming. has been costly though, to say the least, for the defenders, and that's one thing the Team Secret can rely on a pinch. They still win this round. They can put Oasis in an awkward state and wins with the evisceration. Laceration applied over to Marky. Coco though finding dubstep in response. And while we get the wild ride up the side, it just is a distraction because it's the marker here for Team Secret. Problem is though, look at the setup of Coco. He's still aware that can be an opening for Team Secrets. But really, the shutters right now being closed out by Oasis. The Nano Swarm is there. Yet again, Team Secret desperately trying to make it towards that A site. Perhaps even the default plan can be a possibility. The Oasis Gaming, they have a handle, but that's a little too eager there from Coco before the rest of the squad can come and reinforce. 3v3 scenario. Blade Storm is out and about. There we have the dart though in response, and it just lands perfectly, I believe, onto Envy there. Gets the scans, Team Secret buying enough time to go for the plants, but they're not sticking it as of yet. They're getting ready for the retake before it even starts.
You can see Witz's initial opening entry towards that B-side cuts deep, and Ripperoo is able to find one of Jesse Vash does the same. It's all in the Ripperoo, but that is Adieu. Barkham, Astra v Astra, and the position here goes his way. 7-5 potentially is the worst scoreline they can expect at this point, as the advantageous half secured by Team Secret. Great entry from Wit, and the fact that not only does that gain him a pick on Marky, one of their most potent players on Oasis' side, but the fact that he was able to fake that so well and pull the defense to rotate and reinforce B allowed Secret to even get that upper hand towards that A side, even without the opening pick of Borkham towards Coco. Still goes their way. Economy here hurting for Secret, rather for Oasis. Team Secret looking to barrel down and secure an even more advantageous half.
So you're telling me that even if Team Secret can't find success in esports anymore, they can be used car salesmen because they're just so slick at making these fakes work, right?
I mean, we're in the grand finals, but what's more important? Grand finals or girlfriends here at this point?
Oh, whoa!
Marky on the swing, rather. I mean, that's what they're playing for, aren't they, Dax? Based on their Twitters, looking for that ever illustrious crown to be put on.
Yeah, you caught me off guard there. We were about to get into the start, and you finally were able to rip out the joke you've been waiting to say all throughout this map. But joke's on Oasis Gaming, unfortunately, because Jesse Bash has already gotten on the inside. And you know, one factor of that last round to watch out for was the fact that Bash stuck that dart on Envy. That forced him to run away completely. Couldn't stay onto the closer angle, bought enough time. And here we go yet again. Time is of the essence in Team Secret. They have many investments on that resource. Dispenser with a find onto Coco. Wild Oreo though fighting back. 1v2 scenario. Aldron being a bother. And Jesse Bash is ready with the Hunter's Fury. Tap that! And he doesn't get faked. Jesse Bash knows. Again! No Hunter's Fury yet! Wild Oreo, third time's the charm. No, it's only the dart coming his way. Jesse Bash! He will not be fooled whatsoever. Wild Oreo decided to go creep on in. Daddy Vash, what you gonna do with Wild Oreo coming towards you? He's goading him though. Is this a challenge? Melee fight? Melee fight? Oh! I think they're G for it. I think they're G for it here, Black and Blue. Oh! I think they want to. Oh, the Borkham. They can swing. Never mind. They decided to play VCT.
I don't think it's going to be smart to challenge Jesse Vash into a melee fight. Yeah,
you lose that. Yeah. So it's a better option for Wild Oreo to try, but the double swing immediately read by Team Secret. But did you see that round? Jesse Vash was no fool. He felt that it was a fake. He felt like it was second fake. No fooling the Granddaddy Volsto, but well, Team Secrets, they were able to relocate very well, and think that's really one of the biggest strengths they have, the rotation and the reset, giving Team Secret more of a reprieve in between the firefights in these rounds here, Black and Blue.
But a small bit of respite, something that does favor Team Secret in the long run. They love to be able to set themselves, or it's Oasis who like that scramble, but in this case, good fake out, good swing from Dubstep on this KO of his. Absolutely proficient, being that main rifler role. Hunter's Fear to try and deny the plant. You can see them waiting, but here comes down the lockdown. Give them ever more so secure post plant. Not because of necessarily what it will give you the post plant, but because it allows them to set and be sure that they can get to their positions where they want to play that post plant off. The turret holding off the flank. Timmy's got a big job to do, but everything's going to come from the forefront of this attack.
Oh, Wits though, he got scanned on the round. Dubstep right now going for the hold, but Borkham, he's just standing tall, staring at the tower and getting those names. Jesse Bash unleashing his fury, and that's Team Secret now, making it 9-3. This is it. Just less than a handful, and Team Secrets will be back to the position that they left behind from last year. OASIS Gaming, though, the side that matters, the side that is stellar for them. But you can really see for Team Secret, everyone popping off right now. Look at Borkum, look at Jesse Vash, look at the Spencer. 3 dozen there on the scoreboard. And these side takes just so sublime just because they have the advanced position, they have the flank position, and they have a crossfire position all ready all the time for that A side take.
That A side take of theirs, as I said, the lockdown crucial, not because necessarily that in the post plant it will allow you to, have more control, but it does allow them to set themselves and get to their positions during that post plant without having to worry about the defense going for the retake as they're trying to plant, as they're in transition to their post-plant positions. So, Team Secret, every piece of utility ultimates being fully utilized there, and Jesse Vash as well. So reliable in every sense of the word in many ways to get those kills and secure the spots that they really need to. Now, Wits, his impact isn't felt on the scoreboard. People might think, you're the Jet, you should go kill everybody. But no, sometimes you're pretty much a glorified, aggressive recon dart. And that's all you have to be sometimes when the people behind you are players like Borkum, Dispenser, and Dubstep, and Jesse Vash especially. For him to be able to pull that aggro. Basically, if this is an MMO, he pulls the entire aggro of the room basically as a tank, and then everybody cleans up house's DPS.
Yeah, but we can't really tank it, though. He just dies. He's that kind of tank where he hits and runs, basically, isn't he?
Yeah.
One of those,
like a
one of
rogue
those
tank.
rogue tank, basically. And that's one thing. Sometimes you realize that your job is not to be the one who gets all the frags. You can, because you're the first one in. But sometimes, they just need a blood sacrifice real quick. And, ancient traditions aside here, the PH, Team Secrets, looking to be back into their traditions of winning ways. OASIS Gaming, though. We know the game is not over. Like, this is 39, sure, Team Secret is winning. But this is where OASIS comes back at them. And OASIS is the ultimate comeback team. Map number 1, they usually drop, and they find the flurry of wins and rounds later on into the series. They took that freeze. We know where they got their momentum from in that second half. Job's not over till it's over. Team Secrets, they need to remember that. It's OASIS Gaming now. Yet again, barreling down towards that ace fight. It's all about speed here, but quickly as they come, Wits will deny. Dispenser also on the board. Short angle being held. And look how hasty the rotations are from Team Secret. Borkum looking to make the flank work. Envy, though, ready to burst on through to the window. 3v5 and Team Secret all over the place. Borkum catching out Envy too. Wild Oreo dropping on down. There is just nowhere to run, hide, or stay. Team Secret has established absolute and eminent domain, and they win the pistol here.
Flawless pistol. The dauntless task placed upon OASIS at this point. A comeback for the ages. Be able to do that would be incredible against his Team Secret squad on a map like Haven and bring us in a split. But I think that's down in the gutter right now, Dax. It's going to be a hell of a ride for them. If they want to do that, if they can do that even, now's the time to do it. I mean, a bonus not going to be forced up here by OASIS. Since they didn't get any kills, they won't have enough economy to really justify a forced buy. So, Wits, very aggressive to start things off. Lightly supported by Jesse Vash with a Phantom in hand. Envy dashes on in, but because of that dash, he can't escape with much safety. Dispenser melts him down with a Nano Swarm, and all around him, Ripperoo does get that kill. Borkum on the flank, does get one. They almost line up for a second. He does spray through and lands true. It's Coco, the last one left alive, a classic in hand. A very old-timey death.
Yeah. That's the problem. Team Secret knows that play. OASIS, they love to go for the rotation. And Team Secret, they love to do the same. B is just a suggestion. A and C are where it's at. And you said it yourself. They line on up as they crawl towards Link. And Team Secret now effectively 2 away as soon as they secure this kill onto Coco. But hey, is this really the stage where we get the natural pecking order back? Is this where the world is healing for Team Secret? Seems like that's the case they want to make right now. It's still not a foregone conclusion, but the odds are stacking even more so in Team Secret's side right now, and there's just no escape. There's no escape. With behind them, Team Secret now. 2 more, and they get this win. This is it, though, for OASIS Gaming. Do or die. Only chance to really deny has to be with these rifles.
For Team Secret, both of the championships are looking for girlfriend and grand finals within 2 rounds right now for them to potentially win.
Wait a minute. So, Wits has a girlfriend.
Yes.
Jesse Vash has a wife.
Yes.
Borkham has a girlfriend.
Yes.
I think Spencer has a family too. I'm not too sure about that. He's the most low-key.
Uh-huh.
Jeremy's a baby boy, so he's like adopted, right?
Well, based on Witz's Twitter, he said...
No, that's a bait. I'm telling you guys right now. That's a hard bait in the half right there.
I know, but we're gonna play off of the meme.
Okay, sure. I hope Wits will be answered soon.
Uh-huh.
I hope Wits will have that kind of success. But Oasis Gaming, they're the only ones who can play spoiler. But look at Wits. Okay, he wants to be answered here. He wants to feel the love tonight. And Wits right now backing on the way after that entry kill. Here comes the Aldro, Jesse Bash. No fear whatsoever. Wits again on the board. And he's gonna fall. Wits is not done. This is a man on a mission. And he's looking for love tonight. 12-3. Match point for Team Secret.
The question, will you? The answer, yes. And there's no second guess about that. Team Secret, 3-12, dominating final map here potentially of this series, of the entire Philippine circuit for VCT. And it's grand finals. Looking to go down in a dominating fashion. We say it time and again, Dax, the most realistic scoreline for any of these maps, any of these rather series that we see in the finals is a 3-1. This is a round away from being done.
That was just a perfect time to bring out the operator and pop off with it. Stay away from the rifle range, get those pickoffs with 1 shot, 1 kills. And really, the read has been perfect from Team Secret. They know the textbook of Oasis. They know the textbook of Haven. Because if you look at the credits, the bibliography, it's all sources from Team Secret and their players. They are the ones who have pioneered the PH scene, and they're looking to go get back that crown. Valorant, though, off to a good start. Spectre's Bulldogs in hand. And really, the only chance for Oasis right now is this systematic approach. 1 by 1, get those skills, and give them a chance to still keep on alive in the finals.
Here.
Chances, opportunities here. Can slowly slip away, but they get a small lifeline in this. The peak, oh, timing works out for Wits. Almost being found. Dangerous situation to be in. Dispenser waiting, anchoring within the site, dodging and weaving through the smoke, but he's getting tagged up in this fight. Flesh wounds only, yes, but they can mortally wound him if they come and pile on too much. Perfect timing for Dispenser, he finds 2, but only 2. Wild Oreo and Ripperoo. Don't let that get too out of hand just yet. 3 versus 2. The Spectre comes in true for Borkham. It's all left on the dubstep. He's going to have to play the tunes to his own music here. He does find 1. Oh, gets a transfer. I thought that was going to be a second, but Wild Oreo, the bark, even more deadly, but so is his bite. Bulldog in hand, 4-12. Oasis live to fight another round.
I blinked real quick. He didn't get the first kill, right? And still transferred the second?
He didn't get the first kill, yes.
Yeah, and that could have been it, honestly. Dubstep, he knows that confession time is just 1 round away, but this was just a horror show from Dispenser. Man, I know the new Doctor Strange movie is kind of spooky, but, well, that's really the multiverse of Dispenser that can really freak you out. Luckily for Oasis, they have the Iron Will, and they are ready to fight for even more of these rounds. Jesse Bash now gonna get scanned. And do we get the classic execute from Oasis yet again? A little bit of the safety play. Aldro instead to scare off Wits. But this allows Team Secret now to reinforce. Can they use the drone for cover? Mark getting into the corner here though. But look at Team Secret's map control yet again. Really, the Expeditions. Marky playing it perfectly. Dismissing it. Look at the audacity of his mad lad. Oasis staring death right in the face. And laughing at it despite the scoreline. 4-12 still should be. Oasis now having the advantage for the round. Can Wits make a miracle happen though with a Blade Storm? Because even if Oasis has control of all the sites here, let's see where they plant in.
The gall for Marky to do that. But I mean, strategically, that gives him more real-time information, wastes more time for Wits on the rotate, potentially. But no, there was nothing about that tactical. That was completely just, look at me, let me wave what I've got in front of you, and yeah, just that was it. So save the up.
Yep.
And that's okay, not successful. Marky He gets
Marky.
wits at the end too.
Oh, ho, ho, you're approaching me. And, well, they just looked at each other there. Eventually, though, eyes did lock. And Marky locked on to get that takedown. So OASIS Gaming, this is the form that we expect for them on the attacking side. But we have always posited this question. We know OASIS will be able to perform like this. But why put themselves in a tough spot in the first place? It's still match point for Team Secret. One blunder will affect OASIS and their fate. And I think that's the biggest problem right now, since OASIS, they have the gall to do those kind of plays. They love to go for the ultra aggression and take that extra bit of risk. Problem is, they falter once, they make a mistake. That will be their graves dug for them.
For whom the bell tolls, no real wonder. But Team Secret, they have an eco to utilize here. Wits with his blades. We've seen them go thrifty, but depending how OASIS plays this, and if they don't isolate themselves, it's going to be difficult to pull off in the first place. Borkum loves this spot. He's the option to pull or pop a smoke if ever it does come. And Marky could walk into his own demise here. Wit has the high ground. Timing working out for Wits. He gets damaged, but still, value to be found and sought here. Gained. Jesse Vasho. The Bucky up close. Coco finds the perfect timing into Borkum. Could have waited for longer, but here in the backside, Wits. Oh, barely able to dodge. That doesn't connect with the right click. He's going to get found. C-site taken by OASIS, but Jesse Vash, the security guard that he is, tells him, hey, sir, your bag's open.
Oh, bag's open, and now up close to personal. Ripper, though, into the backline, just cosplaying alongside Team Secret, and getting the dude to his side, while though the shot connects. Jesse Vash goes down, and OASIS Gaming getting away with it yet again. And this is exactly what we're talking about. All in OASIS. Believe in the heart of OASIS Gaming, but you can see how it works. But then you can also see how it could just blow up in their face immensely. But it worked for Ripper. This was a timeline that they stay alive in. And for OASIS Gaming, they're not done in the half.
Slowly crawling back, Dax. They cut the lead down to half, 6-12. Still, a tall mountain to climb. But with the boots and spikes set on here for OASIS. You can tell their backs are ready. Great opening pick for Envy. Shutting down Wits. Reconnaissance gained here by Team Secret. Is a heavy push by OASIS, but they stall, dissipate, and make sure that they don't fall into the own traps that Team Secret wants them to. Spreading themselves out, but not too thin. Almost finding that perfect mix of really just isolation and being able to reinforce and get those trades if it does need to come. Borkum, great jump peek actually. That gives him information. He can play for retake at this point, but knowing that they don't have the man pick, that's a great play by Borkum.
The golden glisten of the skin. Now Marky gonna get on the board. Dismissed though! Let's track him. Try to get him down to Presto on position. And Ripper right now with the takedown off the dispenser. Two left for the side of Team Secret, but Jesse Bash coming on in! And let's see if he can do it again. Knocked him on the board too! And here comes Jesse Bash with the overrun! Team Secret! Thy kingdom come! Secrets will be done! And as the pioneers of the PH scene, we will usher in another era of secret supremacy, the celebration, the salute, and the victory. Team Secret win out the series 3-1, a 30-6 on their Kingdom of Haven, and truly the